Hi, Internet.
Hello!
And welcome to our show. So thank you for everybody who's been hanging out in the chat already. We're getting the hang of this thing here. We're getting some other fun stuff on the screen here, so hopefully we'll be coming along with you. Oh, and thank you. Got some more folks hanging out. So yeah, I got no announcements. So Sean.
All right, so last time on Scalebound Episode 1, we met our heroes, Gary, the Copper Dragon, Lionel, the Half-Orc Barbarian, Glint, the Crystal Dragon, and Ferris, the Satyr Monk. They live in a small farm outside of the town of Thistledown with their mom, Carrie, who is a Dragonborn, and their little sister. They found their dragons. They are bound. They fought slavers with big red angry skulls on their outfits.
Fuck those guys.
So they're definitely evil.
Bad guys.
And then after their first bout of combat, they went back home, had a good night's sleep, a thematic and dramatic dream, and now are waking up that next morning.
Right! I forgot about the dream.
The last part of the dream, as you saw the I didn't come up with a name for the cool kind of domestic steel multicolored dragon.
Jace dragon.
You called it literally enormous Damascus steel dragon.
Yes!
Yeah.
The enormous Damascus steel dragon, the rider, and you guys, all four of you heard the dragon say, "Find me."
Yep.
And as your dragons wake up, you each hear them say, "Mom."
Oh.
That's your mom, Gary!
Lionel, I do believe that was my mom.
She's pretty.
I thought so too. She had the different colors, and she had those eyes, and they were piercing. And then there was the little thing on her back. I don't know what that was.
So then who was the big dragon that was carrying you that we found?
Again, I don't know because I was still in the egg, and when I wasn't in the egg, it vanished.
Oh.
So again, not a ton of info from me, but I'd love to look into it with you.
Alright. So how are we gonna find your mum?
Oh,
You're the smartest out of all of us, Gary.
You know, usually that's a point of pride for me, but in this moment it seems kind of like a burden. You said it, Shag. Oh, question. Do you guys still have bunk beds in the same room?
Yeah?
Yeah?
I think so.
All right. So yeah, you guys heard all that.
Activities.
Cool. I still want Lionel to have the top bunk.
Yeah, okay,
It's
yeah.
just long
but
limbs.
spilling over to the effect where it actually lets you sleep in sometimes because it blocks the sun coming in the window. So it's like not terrible.
Okay. Could live with that.
Yes. We're still in bed, right?
Yes, you just woke up.
I'm gonna step out of bed.
Good first step. That's the sound
Poke
of
my
you.
head out of the door. Oi! Anybody else have weird dreams about dragons?
You hear
I
Gilly
go to the
go,
house.
no.
Sorry,
And your mom
Gilly.
go, no?
You ever
Wait, well,
Yeah?
I did have kind of a weird dream. It was about another dragonborn. Does that count?
I don't want to hear any of that, Mum. I don't know.
Like, any of what, Lionel?
I don't know, but
Yes,
keep private
yes,
thoughts to
Lionel.
yourself.
Any of what?
Nothing. You don't got it.
I don't. Why don't you say it out loud, Lionel?
Yeah.
You started this. Let's go.
This big steel dragon. You ever heard of a big Damascus steel dragon, Mum?
No.
Oh, I want breakfast.
Are you offering to cook, Lionel? I'd love some.
All right, Lionel goes to the kitchen and starts making breakfast. What day is it?
What do you mean?
Tuesday?
Like, what day is it? I don't know. Is it like a Sunday morning breakfast? Do I have to get out choring? It depends on what kind of breakfast I'm going to cook. Is it quick?
Oh,
Are people rushing
sorry,
out to do their things? Is it a lazy family morning?
Whoa, it is not. It is not a lazy. You guys are farmers. There's no such thing as a day off. There's no such thing as a lazy day. Every day you start off charring.
Cool.
So what do you make for breakfast?
Make some flapjacks.
Flapjacks? All right.
It's easy. It's hard to mess up.
That's cool.
That's fair.
Gary helps stir.
Yay!
He's got it down so he can use his tail and like 2 claws and he gets a pretty good whisk going.
Nice.
If you add in the dry ingredients slowly, they incorporate a little better.
See, that's why I like having you in the kitchen with me, Gary.
Ferris, what's up with Lionel?
That's a good question. I don't have an answer for you. I mean, there was a weird dream, but I don't know. Apparently it drives one to make breakfast. Doesn't have that effect on me, though.
Well, I guess to each their own, and if we get breakfast out of it, cheers!
That's it. I mean, that's great. Yeah, no, it's some weird dragon looked like resplendent. No, wait, with the enormous dragon with Damascus steel scales, different metals, and there was a human in resplendent silver armor on the back. That was the dream.
Oh, Glenn's like, is that what that was? I can't really tell. He looks so tiny up there.
Well, that's what I wrote, so that's what I'm gonna say. That's
dope.
And then it said to find them, so that's what we got. To go find them.
Apparently it's Gary's mom.
Yeah, both, and I guess Glenn's mom too. So
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, your mom. Well, I know that child. Yes, mother.
The birth giver.
Well, yes, I guess,
So yeah, we gotta go
child.
find them, I guess.
How do we go about finding a big dragon?
Well, that's something that I think we could talk about over breakfast. But I did think this day might come once you found Clinton and Gary, and this isn't a terribly typical set of circumstances. So I thought you guys might have to leave someday. But I guess yes, Lionel, you tell me if you were on a mission to find a big scary dragon, with, as you, Damascus steel, then...
Yep.
Then what, how would you go about starting it?
Just ask people around, see if they've been seen a big dragon.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. It's a dream though, so.
To the library.
If all 4 of you shared the same dream, son, I think there might be a little bit more significance.
We should try find someone magic who might be able. Who might like one of those ones that can like see things.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
That sounds like a great start, son.
Would we know where to find
Yeah, do we know
those
anybody?
kinds of magic people?
Yeah, you guys know that there is, there are definitely magic users in Mirabar.
Okay.
It is a larger city. There's definitely, a kind of like clerical enclave, and there is, you guys remember hearing something about a certain kind of bookstore, and you don't remember if it was magical books or just regular books?
Okay.
Mirabar?
Mirabar. That would probably, if you're looking specifically for magic users, Mirabar is your closest bet. Which is only like, it's about a day's travel from your farm, so it's not terrible.
Okay.
True. And then that's where we sent people to tell them about the slavers and stuff, right?
Yeah, Mirabar is the largest city, and the guards of Mirabar sometimes come out to these like the smaller provinces and little towns to try and solve specific problems. So yeah, they said that they were going to take them to the Iron Bolt I think it was the Iron Bolt stockades in Mirabar.
Iron is it?
Iron Bolt Stockades. That's where they said they were going to take the... Did you guys have a... Was it a prisoner or was it just evidence?
I think it was the...
The Angry Red Skull
Yeah.
jackets?
We didn't specify whether we killed them or not.
But you didn't specify you didn't kill them.
That's
so
also true.
I assume that you did.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Well, some of them got hit with magic.
Yes, those ones are dead.
So they're dead.
I think you finished with a guiding bolt.
Yeah, we got
That one.
Some of
And the
them are
acid breath, that guy who was instantly turned to nothing, he didn't make it.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, fair.
So really, we came out strong, and I think that's just that's who we are. We just we kill people. So we're good now. We've crossed that line, so we don't have to worry about crossing that line. So that's good. We're at that point now.
Wow. Wow, Sugar, you rationalized that super quick.
Yeah, Ferris, we don't want to be going around murdering people.
Well, I mean...
That seems a bit wrong.
I mean, we literally melted people into nothing.
Technically,
Twice.
we did. Technically.
I did, and
That's true.
I would appreciate it if I got to keep all that credit.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like I
You
said,
can keep the credit, Gary.
that's
I got
it's
dibs.
just
Dibs.
it's a thing that we've proven that we're okay with. Not saying that we want to do.
I mean,
it.
I don't...
I'm not saying that that's the thing we want to do. I'm just saying it's a thing that we've now done.
That is true. And as one who likes to try and focus on the positive and on the peaceful, I think that you being at peace with this, there's a bright side to that.
Oh yeah, I'm oddly at peace with that.
Yes, so at peace.
Yep.
So,
And that's
So
not
at
nothing,
peace.
Shug.
No.
That's lovely.
right.
We have trinkets too, by the way.
Ooh.
from last time. So we'll just get
That's
that out of the way
great.
before we go too far.
Trinkets. Alright.
Go ahead and roll me a percentile here.
Sturdy die. 33. Is this for me or for Gary?
This is for you. So you have rum that tastes the same as normal rum, but is twice as strong.
Ooh.
I don't like that Lionel has that.
I mean,
Of all the trinkets, I don't know why, but that's the one I like the
Maybe
least.
this is a rainy day.
I got a 79. Come on, 79. Yeah. A small crab that loves you unconditionally.
Oh.
The crab is immortal and follows you everywhere.
Climbing up over the windowsill in the kitchen nook, just like a small red. And you hear from your feet a little.
I mean, alright. We now have a...
Crab buddy.
You know, I didn't think anything of it when we made this a crab, when we made this a trinket, but now it's mine and I'm happy with it.
At this point, Glint will look down and be like, I don't know the significance of this, but that crab seems to love you, and it was right after you were talking about being comfortable with killing, so I'm gonna choose to look at this like a good omen. Because there's nothing wrong with love, right? And, yeah, Glint seems to be, like, smiling to convince herself. Nothing wrong with love!
Nope. Or killing, apparently. Yeah, so for those of you, I'll just throw this out here real quick before we go too much further. For those of you wondering what that's about, you can actually use the chat currency that we have, which is Flintbucks, which hopefully the app is where it looks like it is.
Flinty beans!
It will help. You can use that to donate trinkets. So it's 1,500 of those chat currencies, and I believe it's like ! redeem space trinket space the player's name. I want to say that's what it is, and it will take away 1,500 of those. and you can give one to the player or apparently dragon of your choice. And these are ones left over from last time, which were rum, that's twice as strong, and an immortal crab that loves you forever. Okay.
Now, is the crabs immortal as in it like can't die, or can it still die? It just won't die of natural causes.
I guess we'll see what happens in that circumstance.
I don't know how crabs are, but I feel like lobsters in real life are immortal in that they never die of old age.
Okay.
So I don't know if crabs are the same way.
Okay.
So if they are, then
Then it's just a crab.
It's just a crab, yeah.
We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Freaking crab prop now too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Running out of room for props.
Oh yeah, don't let me forget copper paint before I go home.
Yes, yeah.
All right. So you guys, magic people in Mirabar.
Yes.
Your mom also says, well, boys, and girl, if you're gonna be going on a journey,
Well, it's just a day's out.
well, yes, but I don't think the magic user is going to be able to tell. I don't. If you're on a quest for this larger dragon, I didn't think it's gonna be just a day, Lionel.
Oh.
I think this might be the beginning of something, like episode 2 of something.
That's oddly specific.
Oddly, yes, but you
Yeah.
know how specific I like to get, Ferris. Our whole life together, I've been so specific.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, you're right. When you say it out loud,
When you say it like
really
that.
puts it in
remind you
perspective.
guys, you
yeah.
really you think about it more.
Yeah. definitely.
So yeah, this I fear it might be more than a day, Lionel.
Who's gonna help you around the farm then, Mum?
That was going to be my next point. Children, if you're going to be leaving me and your sister without you to help around the farm, I'm going to ask you to maybe while you're in Mirabar, earn some gold and maybe buy a draft horse or something. Without you, Lionel, I'm going to need help plowing the
I was
fields.
gonna say.
So,
can't pull that big
yeah,
heavy thing
if
by
you could-
yourself.
No, I can't anymore with my bad knees and my achy back.
Yeah. Not as far as you once were, Mum.
You should have seen me in my day. So yeah, if you could, yes, boys, if you think you're gonna be gone for a while, yeah, some help around the farm would be, or funds to get some would be appreciated.
Yeah.
We can definitely look into
Definitely.
that for sure.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we won't abandon you.
No.
And so yes, I have a list. And she pulls out a list of and she hands it over to Ferris.
Was this one of the handouts that you had?
No.
Oh.
This is one of the handouts. And it's, there's a draft horse, and it'll just have basic provisions for the draft horse for a certain amount of time. Gold, a couple of tool refills. The supplies you think will probably cost about 100 gold total, including the horse.
Okay. Well, okay.
And then about 200 extra gold would make Mom comfortable. It would be enough for me to hire 2 hands for about 100 days.
So that's 300 gold total.
Total.
Gotcha.
And I know that sounds like a lot, boys, more than you've ever had in your whole lives. But Mirabar, I have a crazy feeling you'll be able to pull it off.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll figure it out.
And Glint will agree. It is what it is. Oh, boys,
Yeah.
before you go out, I have some gifts for you. As I said,
Ooh.
I knew this day was coming,
Presents.
so I was able to prepare. Ah, yes, lady. So, for my littlest children over here, and she will pull
Step
out
forward.
2. No, not you. Not you, Lionel. She'll pull out 2 teeny tiny little pouches that have kind of shoulder harnesses, kind of like for a pistol, and where the pistol is, the little pouch is.
Okay.
And it is now this little pouch holds about the same amount as a backpack.
Oh.
Dragon backpack?
Dragon backpack.
Ooh. We'll put that on a sheet.
Yeah.
Dragon backpack. Okay.
And for my biggest boys.
Lionel questioningly steps forward.
Yes. And she will pull out a charm.
Oh.
And hand one each to you. They are in the shape of a heart with a flexed arm engraved within it. And yours is made out of copper, and yours is made out of crystal. And she will say, after you went to bed the first day that you guys were bound, I went back out where you described your meditation spot, and I was able to find the eggshells that you left behind. And I was able to carve down their shells into these little charms, so you guys would remember that your family as long as you're together, and that your mother is still here and loves you. And as you guys grab these charms, you feel a manifestation of your magical connection. Your bound. What is
Bondedness?
Bind?
Bond.
Thank you. Your bond, James. Your bond with your dragons, and as you kind of hold them in your hand, and you feel a how do I want to describe this?
Bond.
You feel an affinity with your dragons kind of solidify, and you have a feeling that in combat you'll be able to call on a little special piece of your dragons to help you. And I would like you guys to read for the internet what your magical item abilities are. These abilities are tied to this charm, so if you get different weapons throughout the adventure, you can move your charm over and you will still have access to these magical abilities.
Well, that works out well then. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Do you have it?
So I have two different, is it just the one, or?
No, you guys both have two.
Okay. So the first one is I get 1 use of bailing attack per short rest.
That's not a real thing.
What?
I made that up, so you gotta tell me.
I know, I was going to read the description of it. So what that means is I get added to an attack. It grants another 1d6 damage. If the enemy is my size or smaller, I can attempt an opposed athletics check. If they fail, I get to basically throw them up and bail them behind me 10 feet. And then they take an additional d6 of falling damage from that. So that's that one. And then the second one is Scale Shield, which is as a reaction, my body becomes covered in copper plates until the start of my next turn, granting me a +5 to my AC. So it's basically the shield spell, but like dragon.
And also not an actual spell, so you can do it while raging.
Exactly. So that's mine.
All right. And then mine is was it notes? Yeah, there we go. So I have also similarly 2 abilities. So the first one is a nunchuck flourish, which is once per short rest. I can flourish the nunchucks after taking the attack action. Any unarmed strikes made that turn are made with advantage, and crits would do an additional damage die. And then the second one is Bahamut Blast, which is once per long rest. The divine energy of Bahamut courses through the weapon, dealing an additional 3d6 radiant damage. Additionally, the target is surrounded in a glowing light, and the next attack roll is made against it with advantage, similar to a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
So
each of you now have access to an additional combat ability, and basically a spell from your dragon spell list, but in a
Way that we...
in a unique form from a bond or something.
From
Bind.
From the binding together of magic and
Chain
scale
link
bound.
fence.
So,
Scales.
but I'm going to argue, on top of all of that, and importantly, that does make the weapon we have magical? Or was this just a magic ability?
It's just a magic ability.
Okay.
Yeah. there will be opportunities for that.
Okay, I was just curious.
That's fair.
'cause I wasn't sure if this was. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it matters.
Yes.
So
Is it attunement?
No.
Bingo. Okay.
I figured not.
I just
It's
wanted to
very
double
specific.
check.
That's
And I didn't know if the
It's
charm.
bound, Celine. It's
Oh,
not
you're
a
right.
bound.
It's not a
It's a bind.
It's a bind.
Very different.
Come on, Celine.
Sorry. So
Uh,
many B words were thrown around. I
We're
wasn't
making
sure.
up new mechanics here.
On
How
the
can you
fly.
not know this?
It's true.
and then she will pass you guys both a backpack. And these backpacks, I keep on trying to just explain it and I just do it in character. These backpacks have a secret compartment in them. So your
For
dragons
snacks.
can, no, you could just keep them in pouches. I've sewn an extra pouch in every one of your tunics for snacks.
Helps me when I get my midday fatigue.
Yeah. Those are really, you get to, around 3 p.m. The blood sugar. So yes, you guys each have a backpack now that has basically like a cat door that your dragons can fly in and out of if they want to hide when you guys are in a populated area.
Cool.
And I will say that you guys can decide if you want them to look anything specific, like in any kind of specific, kind of look to it. I have ideas if you don't. So think about that. Yeah. And then, so you guys got your gifts. All right, now did you want to, are you going to head out today? Did you want to wait? What's your plan?
I mean, it's pretty early still, as we all eat our breakfast.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't
Honestly,
I
any
don't
reason
see
to
any reason.
delay.
Yeah. I mean.
Oh, I got to drop off Fern's ribbon first, but then we can go.
All right, if you're going over to the school, can you drop off your sister?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Hey, Gilly.
Yeah.
It's time for school.
All right, I'll be there in a second. I just wanted to ask Glint something first.
All right.
And then she
Yeah,
runs
I'm sorry
over
for you.
and goes, Glint, 1, 2. And then Glint like flies down from your shoulder and like in midair and holds out 2 claws. And you see Gilly go, pia, pia. And let's see how she does. Ooh, she does all right, but she bends her left wrist just a little bit.
Trying to snap your wrist like that.
Could be better, but no, you've got it. I mean, honestly, they're not gonna see it coming.
Because I'm coming from underneath.
Yeah,
And that's not where their eyes are.
No,
Their eyes are up.
that's where their big dumb stomachs are.
And then she scampers off. All right. Cool. So you're walking.
Yeah, man, she's up on my shoulder.
Yeah. But while she's
Very
doing
tiny
it,
Tim.
every once in a while you feel her like shake twice, and you see a little like.
What? What's she doing there, Gilly?
What?
You're moving around a lot up there.
I'm practicing.
What you practicing?
My left and my right.
Oh, like, Mom always told me to hold up my fingers like this, and the one that makes the L is the left.
You know, I never thought of it like that.
Right? It's a good way to tell your left from your right.
That's true.
Yeah. Alright.
Lionel, you're smarter than you say.
Thanks, Gilly.
No problem.
You're tougher than kids give you credit for. I'll give a little pat.
Thanks, Lionel.
You're welcome.
Gonna find out today.
Alright. No,
Alright.
we won't be home.
That's fine.
So you guys, you get to the school. Fern comes over. Hi, Gilly. Hello, Gilly. Have a wonderful day inside. Now remember, I think why don't you sit a little bit closer to the front today, okay? And Gilly's like, okay.
Wait, before she goes, you want me to pick her up, like, as I'm taking her off the shoulder?
Yep.
And be like, alright, I'm going to be gone for a little while. So, behave yourself.
I will.
Treat those kids who's boss. Hey, butt! Alright, off you go.
She rubs her head a little bit, but like big smile.
Strong head.
And then she runs in, and Fern looks at you. She's like, so you're gonna be gone? I heard you say.
Yeah, we got, me and Fairy's got these weird dreams about a big ancient dragon and, Gary.
I also had the dream, Fern.
Gabby also had the dream.
I can thank you, Gary.
Him and Glenn are saying that this dragon is their mum.
Whoa.
So me and we're all heading off to Mirabar to see if we can figure out information on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wow. That's a long way to travel for a dream.
Before we
Great.
went, I wanted to give you your ribbon back.
Oh,
appreciate it.
I really
Thanks.
wanted to, and you make me an insight check. 17. You can tell that Fern reached her hand just a little bit further to make just a little finger contact as she was grabbing the ribbon, and she was like, "All right, well, I guess good luck, and I'll see you when you get back."
A little flush, and was just like, "Yeah, watch out for Gilly. She says there's some kids who are picking on her."
Yes, you're right. I will.
Don't worry. I had a talk with her. I think everything's gonna be fine.
Oh,
It's good.
I'm
We
excited.
had a long, yeah.
There's no way this will end poorly.
No. We had a long talk. It's gonna be great.
All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys around.
Yeah. All right. Well, take care of yourself.
Always do. You too.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Anything else?
No. I'm ready to head out.
Yeah. She's
Off on the road.
She's totally gonna beat up those kids.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, I taught her how to beat them up. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Let's go.
So you guys hit the road for the first time ever, starting your first adventure.
Yeah.
The family you knew behind you, and fame and fortune, and Mirabar ahead of you. Yeah.
Are we walking? Do we
Yeah.
have dragons? I'm not dragons. Horses?
This- No, if we had horses,
don't
we
have
wouldn't need
horses.
to buy one
We
from
wouldn't
Mom.
Yeah. Right.
No, we're walking.
All right. Hoofing it.
All right. So yeah.
Level 2, what do you want?
I know.
Let's just teleport there.
Give me.
We'll strap the
give me a
two of us
D10 roll.
between our dragons, and they can fly with one wing each.
Yeah, that'll totally work.
Freaking OP. Dragons. What am I doing?
D10.
D10. 8.
8. Alright. Oh, cool. So, as you guys are wandering down the road, it's about midday, and you see a cart broken down on the side of the road. It looks like the wheels, there's something wrong with one of the wheels. There is a elven woman, and looks like a half-elf male. They both look like they're adults. The elven woman has long, like silvery blonde hair. The half-elf male has like a shorter strawberry blondish hair. And they seem to be frustrated. They have a mule pulling their cart. And you hear her saying frustratedly, like, I didn't think this was gonna be this much of a no.
Very reggae.
Nope.
That was
I didn't think this was gonna be this big of a problem. And then the guy is just like, well, I don't always know how things will turn out, but I do my best.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
You guys need help?
And the woman is like, oh, thank God. Yeah, if you guys, if you know anything about, like, mechanical works or, like, a cart repair, there's something wrong with, like, one of the wheels or something, and we're just...
Can
Yeah.
I make an investigation check to see if I know what's wrong with it based on, like, our plows and mom's tinkering and things?
Do you have vehicle proficiency? Can't remember if that.
Oh, I have land vehicle proficiency!
What, on land vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me a land vehicle check.
So, I never know what the tool proficiency is like.
Add your proficiency bonus, and for this one, yeah, I think it would be intelligence.
Okay. Oof, well.
Guidance.
Well.
12. Even with a 12, even you can tell that like the rear axle seems to be broken.
Oh. Do I know how to fix it?
You would have to replace it, or if anyone knew the mending cantrip, you could probably mend it.
Do you have mending?
I don't think so. I think we've got guidance and 2 attacking cantrips.
I don't.
Yeah, Gary doesn't have bending, does he?
No.
No, guidance, toll the dead, and spare the dying, I think. Or not spare the dying, sacred flame.
Okay.
So, no is the answer for me. So...
Is it just like a stick that needs to get replaced? Like
I mean, like, yeah. And
like, if I look
stick
around, is there like
in
a stick
so
that we
many
could like...
words.
No, this is like a specific width, like...
Okay, alright.
Yeah. You would need some kind of carpentry skills to get this.
How far along the road are we?
I said that you were about half, it was about midday, so you guys are about... you would be about an hour or 2 past Thistledown.
Okay. Ooh. Well, it looks like you need to replace your axle.
Shit.
Unfortunately, I don't know magic, so I can't, like, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Do you guys know magic?
No, we don't. She chuckles and she's like, that was a fun impression of magic. I like that.
Thanks.
No, I mean, not a lot of people do, but, I mean, now that we know what the problem is,
Dragons
we can...
obviously are hiding.
Yeah, I assume the dragons are hiding around strangers unless you say something different.
Yeah.
Okay. Just real quick, is there a tiger within 1 mile?
Oh, and I definitely have my chocolate bracer on.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
my
it's
unbreakable
important.
bracer.
You know, I don't want to guess. We're working on this card. I don't want us to get jumped by a big cat.
That would
Yes,
ruin your
reasonable.
day.
Yeah.
Categorically ruin your day.
Categorically.
Ah!
I'll ask them, like, do you guys, I don't know what kind of supplies you have, because maybe we can
Can we, like, does it seem like we
lash
can
something around,
mend
like-
it? Not like mend it, like fix it, but like patch it up
like
so that it can get
split
them
it
from
like
one
a
place.
leg, like
Okay.
stuff and like wrap
Yeah,
it with rope.
like
and
Yeah,
to
they
get
actually-
let them limp to wherever they
Yeah.
get fixed.
Yeah, they do have some rope, and they have. I'll say that, like, with the idea of a splint and your idea of are there any sticks around here, that you could probably jury rig some kind of
Okay.
some kind of contraption. Why don't you guys give me a oof? I'm gonna say survival, since this is you guys trying to like make your best with what you got.
Okay.
So why don't you each give me a survival check, or you could use the help action and give one of you guys advantage.
My survival's kind of bad. What's your survival?
Mine's pretty good. 6.
Can I give him the help?
Sure.
I would like to
will
give him the
take
help.
it, and then Glint will give me guidance,
I'm just there lifting it up.
which is a plus.
Actually,
4.
yeah.
That's how I help.
And come on. Ooh, okay, that's a 9, 15, 19.
All right, yeah. With a 19, you're definitely able. Lionel helps you by taking literally all the weight.
That's great.
Yeah.
It is a huge help. Yeah, and after, I'm going to say about like 15, 20 minutes, the guy comes over to help you. Like sometimes like just like hold this,
sure.
and he's just, sure man, I can hold that. And yeah, you get it so they can limp along to Thistledown. And then the lady is just like, oh my god, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I didn't think that we'd be able to find anyone on the road who would help us. This is so nice. I mean, yeah, is there any way that we could repay you? I mean, what's your names, first of all? Let me thank you that way.
Oh, I'm Lionel.
Lionel?
And I'm Ferris.
Ferris, Lionel and Ferris. Wonderful to meet you guys.
Nice to meet. What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Imelda, and this is my son, Glim. Oh, I'm Glim. It's short for Glimothy.
Where are you guys? I mean, obviously you're heading this way. Where are you guys going?
We're heading to Long Saddle. We, we were in Mirabar, and we're hoping for, I guess, more We're looking for better rates for our trade. We're hoping that in Long Saddle they'll be a little bit more appreciated.
What you trade?
We are scribes and calligraphers.
Ooh.
I actually have lovely calligraphy. And he pulls out something, and it's gorgeous. Like, gorgeous flowing penmanship. And it's just a happy birthday sign, but it is very nice.
The happiest of birthdays.
What?
Yeah. Do we know anything about Mirabar versus Long Saddle and like the grand scheme to be able to see if that's like a good idea?
You guys know that know basic things that like Mirabar was founded by dwarves, so it has that kind of like sturdy material like value. And even though it was long ago, Long Saddle was originally founded by wizards. So there's more emphasis on scholarly arts and stuff like that. So like if you were a calligrapher and you were looking to be able to like upsell some fancy books, you got a better chance in Long Saddle than in Mirabar.
Okay.
You got any No, never mind.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I ask a favour?
Sure.
With your really nice handwriting,
Yeah.
can you write a note for me and then give it to someone when you get to Thistledown?
Yeah, I think I could definitely do that. What would you like the note to say, and who would you like me to give it to?
Alright, so there's this lady at the schoolhouse named Fern.
Fern?
Yeah, she's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So maybe write, "Hi Fern, hope you like this fancy letter. All's good on the road. See you soon. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
All my best and warmest regards, Lionel."
Smooth.
I think she'll like that. Oh, what? And is there like flowers somewhere?
Yeah, there's some dandelions.
I'm gonna take it and like press it into the letter so that when I deliver it, she gets the pressed flower.
Cool. As she's doing this, Imelda is like, all right, so, wow, it sounds like it's been a while since you've seen Fern. You must miss this person a lot.
I saw her this morning.
This morning, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
saying goodbye just when we started out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, yeah, I can definitely give this to you said the library in Thistledown, right?
Oh, by the time they get there, will the school kids still be in the school?
School, it'll probably be around the time it's getting out. So, like, depending on how fast they travel, probably not if they have to go get their wheel repaired.
Right.
You know.
Do we know of anybody in Thistledown who would be good at that? Would like the repair person?
Yeah, you would know the guy's name. Let's say his name is Trevor.
Then I'll tell them that they should go see Trevor. He's
Thank
the
you.
guy who should be able to fix their axle.
Awesome. Wow, this was great. Thank you guys so much. I wish we had more, and she'll give you guys 5 silver pieces each.
Ah, well, thanks you kindly.
Trevor fixes wheels. Slash
Sorry. We get, how much silver was it?
5.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, it's not more, but, we all help where we can, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, and Imelda and Glimothy, with their mule, whose name you didn't get, wander off
Name mule. A mule's no name.
into the sun in the middle of the day.
It's the middle
Into the high noon.
All right, and you guys carry on. Several hours later, you arrive in the bustling city of Mirabar. As I said earlier, that this place was was originally founded by dwarves. So most of the structures are pretty low to the ground. Most things are 1-story. There are a couple 2-story buildings. As you guys travel through the outer limits of the city in towards more of the as you get to see more of like the busier areas, you notice that sometimes the buildings aren't even like, instead of a building there will just be a tent. And you guys have visited this area enough to know that some dwarves prefer to live underground, so they'll just kind of put the tent up to represent the ground underneath their home, or the ground above their home. So those are usually a spiral staircase and stuff that leads down there. And you do notice a couple dwellings that are typical of other races. You get to one section where there's a really large and thick oak tree that has been hollowed out, and a family of gnomes live there. And as you continue towards the center of town, you'll pass several shops. There's a bakery, a shop where you can get like just basic provisions, and there is a job board.
Ooh. Well, do you want to go look and find money first, or do you want to try find some information on, you know what? And I look around suspiciously since we're in the city to see if anybody's over listening.
And then you'll get a message from Gary that says, "Did anyone hear you, Lionel?"
I don't think so.
Wonderful.
I think we should probably go find the money, because, you know, if we get like this hot tip from somebody, like, you gotta go over here. But maybe they're like, you gotta go over here, but like, it only happens to like within the next 3 hours to find the crazy wizard guy. And then we'll be like, oh no, we have to get all this money from Mom. So when we get that out of the way, and then we got a free schedule to just do whatever we need to do.
Ferris, I don't want to argue with your overall point, but if this magical hypothetical wizard we need to see is going to be gone in 3 hours, in that case, shouldn't we find that out first? Because if we don't do that, then he's gone and we missed our shot. Does that work?
I don't know, I'm not a wizard.
Oh, there he is.
Actually, I perfected something, guys, that I forgot to show you. Once we have some privacy, I have a fun thing.
I'm excited to see it, Gary. Working up a new trick.
I discovered.
Well, why don't we look at the job board?
Alright.
Because maybe the wizard needs help.
Yeah, maybe.
Or somebody like that needs help, and we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Fair. Alright. Off to the job board.
Alright, cool. So you guys head over to the job board. Let's see what we got here. Oh, and I want to take a quick second. Up until now, I've been making everything up, but as I said in session 0, at this point, I'm going to be switching over to be using the Knights of the Shadow Realm pre-written campaign that is up on Drive Thru RPG. Highly recommend. It's super versatile and customizable, as you will now see. So you go over to the job board!
Job board!
And you see a couple of small scraps of paper. One says a little, it has a little missing, like scribble. It says missing, Jancho Thaddeus Pensnatch.
Jancho?
Yes, Jancho. Jancho. Jancho.
Okay.
Thaddeus Pensnatch. Speak with Bertram Copperpot at the Swiftfoot Crier for more information.
So name. Who are we supposed to speak with?
Bertram Copperpot.
Okay.
At the Swiftfoot Crier.
Okay.
And there's also an advertisement for a pub.
It's just an advertisement for a pub, you said?
Yep, the Shady Spigot.
Ooh.
Okay. Shady Spigot.
So it's not a job, it's just a...
It's just an ad.
And
When somebody throws their business card up on like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Alright, well I guess there's only that one.
And then as you say that, a harried-looking human comes up to you. He's in not aristocrat robes, but something a little bit nicer. If you had to guess, he probably has a white-collar kind of job, okay. something in the scribe/calligraphy area.
Sure.
And he will run up to you guys and go like, "Oh my God, are you guys looking for a job? Please say that you're looking for a job. Say that you're looking for a job."
We're perusing.
You guys are looking for a job.
We're perusing for occupation.
Wonderful. I have an opportunity that really you guys would be doing me a huge favor if you could.
All right.
So here's the thing. My name It is Markle Markintosh.
Markle?
Markle. Okay, so not all of the stuff is from the Knights of the Shadow Realm. You'll be able to tell. Yes, Markle Markintosh. Yeah.
Yep, got it.
Okay.
Okay, so I am the local representative of the Markintosh Life Insurance Company, and unfortunately, we've had 2 deaths today. I have to go look into one, but the problem is the other death that we have a policy for happened right now, and the the wife of the victim. The kids are only out for like the next hour, so we want to get this processed so they can get the former client. How's that?
Sure.
Yeah. They gotta get the body out of there before the guy's kids get back, and I don't have time to do both. So if you guys could check this out, make sure that there's no funny business. I'll give you 10 gold either way. If you guys detect fraud, you get half of what the payout was going to be for the policy. That way, because you're saving us half the money, so it's in our best interest to motivate. But like, yeah, really, you're probably not going to find anything. 9 times out of 10, you don't find anything. It's just going to be 10 gold. You know.
What sort of things are we looking for?
Anything that seems suspicious. You know, it's a life insurance policy, and the policy isn't terribly old, so we just gotta check it out. You know, things like that happen. People die every day. You know.
Sure. So all we're doing is moving a body?
No.
We're investigating to see if it died suspiciously.
Okay. The body removal guy, Tony, he's gonna be there waiting for you.
Okay.
He just needs the okay from you guys. I mean, I'll give you my card so he knows that you're with me. Once you give him the okay, he'll take the body out of there. We just gotta look at the scene, make sure everything's on the up and up before that happens.
Okay, gotcha. So we're just doing investigation.
Yeah, just simple investigation.
Gotcha. Or perception, maybe. I don't know.
Who's to say when it comes there, whether you're wise and dumb. So, yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, you can meet me either here after or at the Shady Spigot, whichever works better for you guys. Or really anywhere. We can meet at the bakery, we can meet at the smithy.
Are you going to have... I mean...
Both of these have a 1 hour time limit.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So we're meeting you in 1 hour no matter what?
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll just meet right here.
Alright, cool.
We'll meet here.
Wonderful.
Where's the house that we're going
and he'll hand you an address, and he'll be able to direct you down and around the various streets to where you need to be.
Alright.
See, it was a good idea, because if we weren't here when this guy happened
It's
to be
true, we
here,
wouldn't have had this hour.
You know what?
would have. You're right.
It should. I mean, when you're right, and no one can take that away from you.
That's true. Alright,
You
we're
can
going to
try.
look around the dead body.
Lionel, I'm hungry.
We have a 1 hour time limit.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
I was
I
Well,
was being selfish.
listen, if you see anything in the house that we're going to that looks like nobody's looking, like quickly chance it and bring it into your little pack.
The problem is I can't see anything out of my little pack.
Don't you have like snack pouches?
Oh yeah, I got a snack pouch in my tunic! Pull out like some nuts and some dried fruits.
You feel the wet, or the dry, raspy cat-like tongue of your dragon. Like,
There you go, Gary.
lovely. To the investigation.
Right.
So, you guys head down the street. You're able to find it because there is a cart of dead bodies out front with a guy with a big hat
Sure.
on.
You know.
And it's a big chef hat.
Okay.
And he was just like, oh my god, you guys are coming to get the body.
Yeah, we're here to look at the boy.
Alright.
Is in the side.
Let's go look at the body.
Alright.
We enter.
You guys enter. Wait, where is it? Sorry, I gotta get I had a song for this. I found a song for this.
Is it the ominous one?
It is not the ominous one.
Dang it.
For finding a dead body.
Ooh, is it detective-y?
So you guys walk in,
Uh-huh.
and you see dead guy on the floor, in the kitchen area, and out like right by the front door, arms crossed, seems kind of worried, kind of impatient. You see a portly woman in her mid-30s.
Okay.
She's just like, so are you guys from the insurance company?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, wonderful. That's where he is. If we could get this taken care of quickly, I just don't want my kids to see it.
Absolutely. Could you just run us through real quickly of what happened so we know, what we're looking for?
Sure. When I woke up this morning, my husband seemed kind of off. Had like a nervous energy about him. Almost like he was hiding a smile. At a certain point, right after breakfast, he was staring at the window, and she points to the window. He was staring at that window, and then he seemed to move his head down once, and then he fell over dead.
Huh.
So, question.
Yes.
Outside of this.
I can tell because you were using character voice, and I appreciate that. Yeah.
For insurance fraud reasons, stuff like that. Like the suicide counting. What counts as suspicious? If it's murder. Are we checking to see are we investigating the wife to see if she's fishy?
That would So this is the policy. I guess I'll clarify. The policy is a natural death kind of policy. So if it was murder, if it was suicide, if it was something like that, then the policy is null and void. So this is basically you're trying to ascertain if it seems like he died
if
of
it's
natural causes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't have anything that can help us.
Just gotta check this body.
Yeah. We go in, look at the body.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me investigation checks.
Just us, not our dragons, right?
Unless you unveil your dragons. That's on you guys.
They can't poke their head at peek an eye through wherever they are.
They can, but I will say if they're just poking an eye at it, then any checks they would have would be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
How about casting guidance on me through the backpack?
That's fine.
Okay. I will take that then.
What are we doing?
Investigation checks.
19.
19.
13.
13? All right.
14.
14? Sorry. With a 14, Ferris, you're going to notice that there are no marks on the body, no signs of injury. You even look in the mouth and take a sniff to see if you smell any herbs or anything that you would notice. It doesn't smell like there's anything like that around. And with a 19, Lionel, you pick up on some... you just notice a few things. You notice, first, he kind of smells like flowers. You notice that his... where is it? His nails are very clean. He's shaved semi-recently. And for a living, he was a bricklayer. This guy's name is Conrad Bricker. And it looks like his clothes, even though not terribly old, are a little big on him.
He's lost weight?
Yeah.
Does his body look fit? He lost chub? Or he went from healthy to not?
It looks fit. It doesn't look unhealthy.
Okay.
It doesn't look like he hasn't been eating or anything like that.
Okay. She said that he was acting nervous that morning.
Mm-hmm.
Did she say where they were when
when
he woke up he started acting?
When she woke up, she noticed that he was acting a little off.
So, I guess I could talk to her. Where was he when you found him this morning? When you woke up, you said you found him with nervous energy?
Yeah, he was just kind of almost pacing, not back and forth, but just you know how sometimes when you have that nervous energy and you just kind of can't sit still, so you just kind of walk from room to room. He was doing that while I was making breakfast, and then after breakfast was when he seemed to kind of calm down and wait over by the window.
What's for breakfast?
Yeah, what'd you have for breakfast?
Bacon and eggs.
Do you have the plates and the dishes
gonna
or
insight check
anything
the
from the
wife.
breakfast this morning?
Sure.
So
She will point
Yeah, I
you
was
over
gonna
to the
say.
plates. She was like, yeah, I didn't even have time to clean them up, and I was so shocked. They're still sitting over by the table.
Yeah,
You can roll insight.
Let's see if she's. already up and
Can we
up
say
here.
what, like, can your insight on her,
That's a 29.
so, like, while they're talking and he's, like, trying to, like, gain insight, I'm gonna go over and look at the dishes, and I want to see if I can, like, sneakily, like, either, like, push my back up to it or whatever so that Gary can try to, like, get anything through, like, senses, like sniffing or, like,
Okay.
magic or anything like that.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm gonna look to see if there's anything or smells weird.
Sure.
Typical things.
Yeah, with your 29 insight check, what were you trying to check?
Is she like shaken? She's just like, oh, she seems very together. So I want to make sure, like, to see if this was something that she did or like her vibe. Like,
Fair.
Does she? This I think she did.
seems.
You know what I mean?
She doesn't seem terribly broken up for her husband being dead.
Yeah.
There's definitely a nervousness about it. There doesn't
Okay.
seem to be a sadness. There's a concern. There's a nervousness, not necessarily a sadness. When she says that she just wants to hurry this along because her kids are coming, that seems very genuine.
Okay.
But yeah, like you're picking up on something. You're picking up on something correctly. That there is no sadness here.
Gotcha. Interesting.
As we're looking around and stuff, like, is he's in the kitchen or is his, like, where's the body?
Yeah, his body is in the kitchen by a window.
Okay.
That's where he was looking when he fell over dead.
Can Lionel's gonna ask, you mind if I take a look around? Did he have, like, a study or anything? Just I want to see if there's anything in the environment that might have impacted his passing.
Sure, yeah. I mean, if it helps move this along, you can
Yeah,
look whatever you'd like.
Great, thank you very much, man, for your
No problem.
cooperation.
And then she will walk over and she'll be like, he didn't like have an off like he had a studio where he would like, do the ceramics, make bricks and stuff. And she'll show you out. It was like a little shed in the back. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I want to investigate around, see if there's any signs of what was going on, why he was so clean that day.
Before you do that, you did say you wanted to Gary
Oh,
to
yeah,
sniff
yeah,
the plates,
yeah, see if there's any, like, poison
Yeah,
or-
we blew past that.
Yeah.
Does Gary doesn't have or Glenn? They don't have any magic. Like they don't have like detect poison or anything.
No.
Not prepared today.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't
Okay,
have it.
so yeah, give me a perception check for Gary. He's gonna be sniffing the plates.
We are the exact same.
It's a very specific spell to not prepare.
6 for Gary.
Smells delicious, and he'll be like, I think this was perfect. But I'm also not going
Yeah,
to
I know,
taste
I know,
it because it's more suspicious of poison.
Did I see anything suspicious in the dishes or
No,
anything?
looked. You saw
Everything
some
smelled
egg
okay.
yolks. You smelled there were some bacon bits.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look around the window, like where he looked at us, see if I see anything or like any.
She said that his head went like that.
Yeah, there was some kind of
Did it-
head down.
Can I ask? Did it seem like it was like a nod, like he was nodding to someone, or did it seem like a head, like his head was like jerked forward, or?
It was out of the corner of my eye, so I can't be sure. And he was also he was looking out the window, so it was harder to tell because I was also behind him. So from the back, like I saw like this out of the corner of my eye, and I couldn't tell.
Fair.
You know.
Fair.
Yeah, I want to look just to see, check around the window, look for like sight lines. What I can see that he might have seen.
Yeah, you look out the window, and this looks out onto kind of the back of their property. You see a couple other backyards for other houses, a couple trees. It's not heavily wooded, but there are a couple of smaller trees in the area. It seems like it's an area that isn't terribly well traveled, but it's not uncommon for someone to be hanging out back there.
I'm gonna nod my head just to see what happens.
Nothing happens.
All right, well, it wasn't.
Oh my god, could you imagine if you died? It's just like Ferris does. And did you want to look at the
I want to look around at a studio, in their bedroom, like a medicine cabinet type thing.
Yeah, give me another investigation check. I will say that if you are in the if you're in the outside studio area, she's in the house. So if you go into the studio, you can let Gary out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the studio. So me and Gary are both making investigation or perception.
I mean, if you pick.
They're each the same.
What I'm gonna say is, if you want to look around to see obvious, like if you're looking around to see like what's about the room, it's perception. If you're looking for like secrets or something like that, it's gonna be more investigation. Or if you're looking for something in like specifically.
Okay.
You're looking big picture or little picture?
Lionel is gonna look for with perception.
Okay.
For the big stuff, and Gary is gonna look investigation.
Hook me up.
Okay, so Gary is gonna get natural 20.
All right.
So 25. And then I get a 10.
Okay. For Lionel, everything looks on the up and up. You see where clay happens, you see fire, you see all the appropriate accoutrements. You see a pile of finished bricks in one corner, and you will see a chest that isn't out in the open, but it's not terribly well hidden. It just had a couple of like rags kind of thrown, like a couple old towels, old blankets and stuff like that stuff thrown atop it. Gary, with his investigation check, finds. Ooh, let me see. Yes, he is able to find some papers. He sees a little bit of a piece of paper hidden under that chest. He pulls it out, and you guys are able to see receipts for a whole bunch of jobs that Conrad has taken pretty recently. And it looks like there are 4 or 5 of these, and they were all supposed to start in the next couple of days, which is not possible for one bricklayer.
Sure.
And it looks like the total that he charged for this in advance was about 200 gold pieces.
And we definitely have a dead body, like it is his dead body.
I mean, you've never met him before, but like, there's definitely a dead body.
I'm like, what if it's a fake death?
Oh, well, I'm not there, but I'm gonna like pull open his eyes and see if they're like, because I assume his eyes are shut at this point on the dead body. So I want to see if it's like, is there like bloodshot or like what's going on with, like, to see if, well, are there eyes even there? I don't know.
There are definitely eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, are you checking to see if he's dead?
Sure. Let's start there.
Sure.
Well, give
me a medicine check.
Okay. All right.
Make sure this isn't any, berries that make you seem dead for a little while, and then, you're fine.
Right.
Don't want no Romeo and Juliet situation.
I've seen that.
That is a 21.
21? This guy seems very dead. It's all like you could. He feels cold.
Okay.
And it almost starts to seem like some of the blood vessels in his eyes that have been broken are starting to cloud.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to see if it, like, I don't know if he like suffered some, if it was like an aneurysm or something, and did you say, I know you looked at it, and obviously there's the point that he's a bricklayer and his fingers are really clean, which is
and
weird.
He's super, so I'm like,
he's skinny.
You guys can definitely have a powwow outside or something.
Let's have a powwow.
Yeah.
Alright, so
this guy has been taking out jobs and charging people for them, and it doesn't seem like he could do the work.
See, now I'm wondering if he did all that purposefully and got the money, and then had his death faked so that his family can collect the insurance money.
Oh, he's super dead. He's not faking it. He's real dead.
Yeah, well.
But it doesn't mean that he didn't have somebody or do something to kill himself.
Yeah.
Or off himself and make it seem like it was natural causes so that his family still gets the money. Mm-hmm. And he gets all this other money in advance. But then I don't know, because I feel like you'd still be on the hook. Like, I don't think you just magically get out of it because you're not there. Like, you take on jobs.
Yeah.
You're still you still have to do the work, or, like, people are going to come looking for you.
Yeah.
Still, the only thing I could think of is he took out the jobs, it didn't go well, and then he got a life insurance policy that he enacted so that he could pay off the people that will come looking for the jobs, but, like, I don't know, why take the jobs in the first place?
Is it rude to ask his wife about the marriage?
No, I mean, at this
Why?
point,
I
we
feel
can...
like...
Well, so what else did you see? Because I got that he's definitely dead. I didn't see anything around the window.
I saw that he is unusually clean today.
Little thin, too.
Well, that's not a quick thing.
His clothes were a little big on him. Looks like he shaved recently. And his hands are really, really clean, considering...
Alright, so to me, with the exception of being clean, or exception of, being skinny, which could be stress, right, maybe. But, like, if you shave and you're super clean, like, is that I mean, I don't know if they're doing a funeral or anything like that, but, like, are you gonna do that to make yourself look nice before you die? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There is a cart of dead bodies out front waiting for him,
bodies,
so, like,
Maybe...
probably not worried about aftermath care.
So then...
Maybe he was getting a bunch of money from these jobs, and then he was gonna run away with someone and leave his wife.
It still doesn't explain clean fingernails and Well, we can ask her.
Yeah.
I mean, if we think she did it.
I don't know if she did it.
She also doesn't seem upset.
That's why I want to ask, like, if he was, like, acting weird before, like, the days leading up, not, just that morning.
We can also,
I
don't know if she wants to speed this up, so the more we ask and the longer it takes, the more she's going to want to move it along, so, and, if we can start asking her questions, Hey, it's weird. Why are his fingernails clean? He's a bricklayer. Hey, why does he look so skinny? Maybe we get her to trip up and say something. If she did it, I don't know. Maybe
Did she look like skinny?
No, she was plump.
Oh.
What else? Oh, did you say? And you said I think something about smelling like flowers. Kind of thing?
Yeah, he smelled like flowers. Smelled floral.
I'm gonna go back and try and investigate to see, or not, I don't know, something about the flowers. I want to see if I can determine what the flowers are.
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Ooh, there you go.
How about I use my herbalism kit proficiency to see if I can make sense of that?
I will say that you could use your herbalism kit to give you advantage.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Guidance is a 17.
With a 17, you get the distinct smell of cherry blossom.
Okay.
And another floral scent that you can't quite describe. Definitely a flower. Actually, give me a roll with glint.
Okay.
Because if we're sniffing, glint is on your pack.
Sure. Glint got a 19. Cast guidance on herself. 24.
Oh, that's definitely lavender shit.
Lavender. Weird. Cherry blossom and lavender.
Looking through their house and stuff like that, do I find anything cherry lavender scented?
You have not found anything cherry lavender scented, but what you do know is there is a popular hookup spot outside of Thistledown that is a lavender cherry grove.
Now,
I think he's stepping out on his wife.
What are the chances we think she found out about it?
That's what I'm wondering.
All right. We still don't know how it happened.
I know. That's why I'm trying to think if she poisoned it.
All right. So I'm gonna go back out to the shed.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have Glint cast detect magic.
All right. Ooh. see.
The wife didn't smell floral.
She did not.
Okay.
She smelled like person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. She's got magic. Maybe there's no external. That's why I was checking the eyes to see if blew up his brain.
Smart.
Alright. I'm just gonna double check the wording on something real quick.
Sure.
Okay. So other than the aura that you pick up from, the magical things that you guys got on you, there is a faint necromancy magical aura coming from somewhere in the house.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's what you can tell from here. Glint doesn't have line of sight. She can see the aura, but she can't see where it's coming from. It's on the floor. I'll say that Glint can intuit it's probably coming from the dude.
Gotcha. Huh. Alright, now comes the part where I guess I'll ask Glint, or...
What's that?
Do you know of any magic that... So this is necromancy magic. Is there anything that can make you look... I mean, this guy seems dead. I don't know. I mean, I guess if it's necromancy magic... Do you know of any spell that can kill someone without leaving any kind of trace, or like burn wounds, or I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Give me an Arcana check.
All right, here we go.
We're not there, right?
No, you guys are inside with the wire.
That is a 22.
Okay.
With a 22, Glint will, no matter what you rolled, Glint would have been like, well, I know this little trick where I can make a bell go off in their head. That is a necromancy spell, and that kills without leaving a trace.
Okay. So, it could be...
And that's all I know off the top of my head.
No.
Oh, and sorry, with the high 20 score, she would also be able to tell you there are other spells like Chill Touch, Inflict Wounds. Most necromancy spells that do kill don't leave much of a visible trace. But of course, that's not all that necromancy can do. It can also, anything in that kind of dead arena. I think there's even a spell that can make you appear dead when you're not.
When someone's a spellcaster, and someone does detect magic, do you give off an aura by being able to do magic? Can she tell if a person is magical?
I think so. That's how I've always done it.
Is the wife magic?
I'm going to say that you can tell that she is not.
Okay.
All right.
From literally everything about her, you're like, this is a lady.
Okay. All right.
So, I'm going to pull you back outside again.
Yeah.
I will tell you all of the things. So, he either got killed by necromancy magic, but she didn't do it.
Right.
So somebody else was outside did it, or he did it to himself. Maybe.
So, but we think he was he died of unnatural causes. That's what we're here to ascertain.
Yeah, well, or Glint said that there's maybe some spells that could make you look dead when you're not dead.
Oh.
We don't know about Romeo and Juliet, but basically, yeah, like that. But he seems super dead. So
dead.
I don't... okay.
Is he gonna get back? Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
Oh, no, it's fine. As long as we get this taken care of, do whatever you want.
Do you have plans for the remains?
No, Tony, the cart, the dead man cart.
Hello! Tony!
Yes?
Go outside and talk to Tony.
Yes, what can I do?
What are you doing with the bodies?
Oh, well, some we
them?
take over to the, what's it called? Give me a second. There's a place. We take to the White Hollow Sanctuary, and they sometimes try to bring them back, but it doesn't work. And sometimes we take them to the big fire pits.
I'll just ask the wife. I was like, what's up with, he's a bricklayer. What's up with the clean fingers?
I don't know. Is that, like...
Has he been acting fishy
like
lately?
6 months ago, he started getting really, like, into how he looked, and he started keeping his nails trimmed and going on long fishing trips. Like, I don't know, he just started acting weird. I figured it was his midlife crisis, and at the end of the day, he's supporting me and the kids, so I don't care.
Can we do insight to see if she actually cares?
Sure.
For sure. Fire tonight.
I got a 15, and Gary got a 15.
26.
All right. Yeah, you guys would all guess. Well, you seem like she's up on the up and up. With the 26, you would intuit that this wasn't a terribly happy marriage, but not unhappy enough for either of them to leave.
Sure.
So the fact that he's gone, like, she's bummed, but she's not heartbroken.
Okay.
Yeah.
She seems a little bit worried because she's like, the breadwinner's gone.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her. So, since we're from the insurance company and everything,
obviously,
what happened? So, what is your? Well, I guess I don't really know the extent of the policy. We didn't really talk, or did we discuss, like, so if with oh God, what's his face from the job board?
Markle Markintosh?
Markle Markintosh. Yeah,
Markintosh.
Did we discuss, like, what the process is? So, like, if this is on the up and up, we get our pay. How does the policy get paid out? Did we?
That's not on you. Like, he and his insurance company will deal with the payout for them. If you guys find fraud, then he has gold for you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I just wanted to. My thought was, if this guy's faking his own death, is he gonna, like, take the money and find a way to get the money and leave?
I'll say that you guys have had a bunch of insurance salesmen come to the farm and pitch this at your mom.
Okay.
And your mom's just like, I'm good. So those past pitches have included that the processing takes a couple of weeks.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if he's faking his death, he would have to come back to get the money.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So.
Monday. Are we away from the lady?
Well, I'm going to say let's go away from the lady.
I wonder, so his body smells, you said, like cherry and lavender, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gross because he's old, but there's a make-out point near Thistledown.
Okay.
That's in a cherry lavender group.
All right. So what I'm thinking is that means he's got some.
Yeah.
All right.
Stepping out on little misses over there.
This is it's gross because he's old.
So
Thanks.
So then I think I'm now inclined to think that this is a faking his own death thing, and he's leaving to go be with whoever.
He's taking the money from the jobs.
No, I think he's taking the money from the jobs, and then he's leaving the money for the family from the policy, and then he's gonna go off and live his second life, but that way he's still taking care of his family and his kids.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. Question is,
Either that, he was dating some spooky chick, and she didn't like that he was leaving his wife, and so she was like, necromancy dead.
maybe the only thing I got that I can think of is Glint was able to tell me there's a faint trace of necromancy magic.
Right.
I think Gary has identify. If we can get her out of the room, in theory, maybe we can find out
I need 10 minutes, right? It's 10 minutes to do a ritual?
Yeah.
I need 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, we can make up some bullshit reason. We're like, hey, we're almost done here.
Like how
We
many?
need 10 minutes along with the body.
I would love to roleplay this. Let's do this.
But if there's something affecting him, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Alright.
Other than like, the best we got is something's fishy's going on, but we can't prove it.
Yeah, basically.
Because, he ate breakfast, and then he was just weird. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
Let's go for that.
So yeah, we're gonna go in and...
Alright, miss, we're almost done. We need 10 more minutes.
Okay.
We need you to step outside.
Oh, can I ask why?
Yeah, we just have one final process we need to do in checking the body, and then we're gonna...
It involves some chemicals that can be dangerous to those around without the proper training handling them.
Give me a deception roll with advantage. That was good.
And I'll be like, yeah, I'll pump my backpack and give you guidance.
Let's go, 21.
Oh, as long as the chemicals will be safe.
Yeah. We have a cleanup kit that we can get rid of them afterwards.
All right, that sounds great. I'll be right outside, guys.
Great, thank you, miss.
And yeah, she steps outside, and you hear just muffled like.
Tony.
Alright, cool. And Gary is gonna do 10-minute identify.
All right.
See if we can figure out
Gary kind of prances out, and he goes, "Guys, this is what I wanted to show you earlier." And he starts to he like contorts and folds his wings over to clear this like part of his shoulder to show you guys, and you can see that Gary has actually carved into his scales different draconic runes, and he's done it in a shape that actually looks kind of like a magnifying glass. So he starts ritual casting identify. He's saying a lot of things under his breath in draconic, doing a lot of like things, and then he pulls out for the first time his arcane focus, which is a huge pipe. It is a pipe, and he takes a big pull on his pipe, and as he does, those magnifying glass runes start to glow. And he exhales, and as he does, the smoke kind of forms a magnifying glass over the body, and he puts his eye up to it, and he goes, yeah, feign death. Feign death spell.
Fake death.
Feign death.
Alright.
Yes, I learned I can write new spells on my scales and use them for later.
Alright, so we got
Gary's scales are his spellbook.
We got some, got them, but
so
how do we prove it?
Oh, the feign death spell lasts an hour, so we could just pop his body on that corpse pile and ask Tony to wait over there till the hour's up.
Should we send the should we go get the insurance guy? Oh, we're meeting the insurance guy in an hour. Is that the plan?
We could also bring the corpse to him and when he pops back up.
Why don't we just bring the why don't we just tell Tony to we gotta bring the cart over to the jungle.
Right.
At least we're not going to the pub.
So we're gonna take the dead body, bring it out, put it on the cart, tell the guy on the cart and be like, yo, follow us. And we're gonna go wait at the sign and then be like, see this dead body? Wait,
we're just
10
gonna be
minutes,
like,
he's not
3,
gonna be dead
2,
anymore.
1, bang.
Cool. Yeah.
And I'll be like, alright.
Alright, man, we're gonna get this all cleaned up for you.
Thank you so much. So when, so I guess I'll hear from Markle.
Yeah, if he's your insurance man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah.
Marco will be in touch.
Cool.
Yep.
Great to hear. I'll see you guys.
Good luck with the kids.
Thank you so much.
Yep, no problem.
Body.
Sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even. Yeah, that was so nice. You plop this corpse.
Lionel literally just grabs an arm and a leg and just like.
Good throw! And then, you guys, why don't we take a quick break at this point? We'll resolve the end of this after we get a little more coffee.
Cool, okay. Sounds good.
Alright, we'll be right back, folks.
Hello! Alright, let us hop right back in. You guys have just finished, proving that Conrad Brecker is a scoundrel and a liar trying to fake his own death.
We see you.
You see him. So, I will say that you have encouraged Tony Pepperoni to follow you to the. Sorry, his last name never came up. Tony Pepperoni to bring you to the job board with his cart of dead folk. And you guys are hanging out for a minute or two, getting a lot of weird looks. Half of the time because it's a cart of dead bodies, and half the time because it's a half-orc and a satyr just like chilling next to the cart of dead bodies. After 5 minutes or so, you will see Mark will come and he'll run up and go, "Oh, you didn't. Sorry, I should have been. Yeah,
just give it a sec. I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna probably get it wrong, and I'm gonna be like 3, 2, 1.
Roll percentile.
85.
80. All right, cool. 85%. You do it, and there's like a 3 count, and nothing happens. And then you see his white skin, the white skin of Conrad on the top of the pile of dead bodies, start to flush a little bit, and it starts to get pinker and pinker, and he's gonna roll a natural 1, and he opens his eyes, gets a little groggy, starts to sit up, sees you guys, and then pretends to be dead again.
Lionel's gonna be like, nah, mate. Grab him and pull him up.
Alright, as you pull him up physically, grab him and he's just like, this wasn't supposed to go like this. You are larger than I expected. Hello, I'm sorry.
Michael.
Wow!
I present to you
this guy.
And he just like looks at Markle and waves. Hi. And Markle is like, wow! That is... Oh, sir, we're definitely gonna have to cancel your policy. Conrad looks real sad. Okay, wow, cool. So I'm gonna have a long talk with you. With you guys, thank you so much. The policy was for 200 gold pieces, so here you go. Here's your 100 gold pieces. We give you 50 each. Awesome, pleasure doing business with you guys. This was great. If you guys need any, sorry, what happened?
It was a feigned death spell.
How did you know? And he is upset, just like, I didn't, I thought, shit. Cool, wow, magical tampering. I'm pretty sure that is, illegal, right? Illegal?
In terms of your policy, yes.
Yeah, very. All right, awesome, guys. Thank you.
More importantly, don't rule this out going forward.
Yeah, this is definitely something we're going to have to look into. Feigned, you say?
Yeah, just so you know,
for like an hour.
Totally 100% dead in every capacity for that hour. Like, indistinguishable from being alive. Everything makes sense.
Well, how are you guys able to figure that out?
We don't give away our methods, just,
I was going to say, you came up to us in the middle of the street and was like, hey, do this thing!
Yeah, I was hoping for some advice. You guys figured it out. You did a great job.
An identify spell. Tells you what spells are affecting people.
You know, when you say it out loud, it's so simple.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like simple.
Thank you. Yeah, it gives you each extra 10.
Nice.
Like that. Oof.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah. If you guys, if you're ever in any town and you see one of our agency locations, you feel free to pop in. You tell them that Markle sent you. And if they have any works.
Agency name?
It's the Markintosh Life Insurance Company. Yeah, my father named it after himself.
Gotcha. All right. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you, Markle.
And you too as well. He, you guys walk away as Tony is like,
Bye.
And he leaves. And then, goodbye, my friend. And, so you guys are off, wandering back into whatever corner of Mirabar you choose.
Right, well, so now we're looking for a magic person?
That's the plan? Well, there was still trying to find Gencho Thaddeus Pensnatch.
Oh, that's right. Did you want to go?
Did it have a price associated with it?
It did not.
Okay. We can go see what that's worth because, we're
already
a third of the way there.
True.
We already got enough for the horse and the supplies. So, between the two of us, we just got to get the other 200. And then we're square.
Alright, so let's go check out where we have to go again.
The Swiftfoot Crier.
Swiftfoot Crier.
All right, you guys head into a more kind of industrial section of Mirabar. You see that there are. This is where a lot of the adventuring gear is sold. There's an apothecary. There is a smith. There is a stable, and you approach the Swiftfoot Crier, which seems to be a newspaper office.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess we go inside. And we ask for somebody copper, but Bertram
Copperpot.
All right. As you go in there, you hear bells ringing for some reason, and you hear shuffling of parchment, and there's some gruff noises harumphing in the background, and there is a small, petite little halfling woman behind the counter. And as you walk in, she was like, "Oh, hi, welcome to the Swiftfoot Crier. How can I help you?"
We're looking for Bertram Copperpot.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment to see Mr. Copperpot?
We're following up on his missing persons.
The missing persons ad. Hold on, let me see if he is available. And she stands up, but because she's a halfling, she gets shorter, so she pops down from her chair and starts to walk around behind. And you hear I don't know, I don't see anyone of that. A deep and towering voice seems to get closer and closer around the corner, and as you can suddenly hear the voice perfectly clear with no impediments between you, you expect the voice, this deep rasping, to be coming from eye level, but instead a tiny, bald, sweaty halfling, tunic sleeves rolled up, suspenders, big cigar in his mouth, comes out, and he's like, "All right, you guys came about the ad. What are you doing?"
We're here it says to see you.
Yeah, looking for Gencho.
Yeah.
I need his journal.
His journal, Gencho's journal.
Gencho's journal. He's my best news gatherer.
Oh.
Hasn't been seen in a couple days, and I need the scoop, you see.
All right, what was his last story?
I don't know. He was looking, there's some kind of kids disappearing. I don't know, something.
Kids disappearing.
I don't know, something.
Do you know where?
What?
Kids were missing.
No, that was his job.
Not where they have gone missing, but where they were going missing from.
Yeah, here.
All right,
Mirabar, was there a
where
specific section of the city?
I don't know, that's what he was trying to find out. What?
Where was he seen last?
He was seen, I think he went to the bakery, and bakery, that's what I heard.
Gotcha. What does Gentro look like?
Gencho's a gnome.
Gentro's a gnome.
Got fuzzy white hair, and he's got a big monocle and a comical mustache.
Fuzzy white hair, monocle, mustache. What's his journal look like? Have you seen it?
Yeah, bound in leather. Keeps all his notes in it. That's where he finds the scoops. Keeps his...
Is it plain? Is it decorated?
It is brown, it is leather, and it says Gencho's journal on it.
Well, I like it when it's easy. Gentro have any enemies? Anybody on your team? Not a fan of him being the guy who gets all the scoops?
Nah, it's if they wanted the scoops, they'd work harder.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how that works. All right, so no enemies then. Jancho got a family?
Not that I know of. Nope, single man.
Know where he lives?
Down. Yes,
Know where
he
he frequents?
lives 3 doors down.
3 doors down.
Yes, from here on the left.
3 doors down.
3 doors down on the left.
On the left. Kryptonite. Got it.
Cool.
Alright. What was the reward for Jancho? Or you want him or his journal or both?
Jancho, preferably journal if you can find him.
Okay, what's the reward?
Well, here's the thing. I got one of 2 things I'll give to you. I got one of these.
Which
I got one of these.
What are they?
This is a horn. You blow it. Only people you want to hear it hears it.
Okay,
Horn of silent alarm.
sure.
Or this. Looks like a little clockwork amulet. Because this. Probably in the back of this book. Give me a second to find it. In the back of this book. Oh, it smells. Overreaching smite? That seems good.
Is that a clockwork alien?
It is. Is that a D&D thing or is that in here?
Yeah, it's a common magic item from the Xanathar's guy.
Oh, cool. Or that. Yeah.
Makes you once a long rest, you can make a roll be a 10. I think is what it is. Instead of rolling, you just take 10. Pretty sure that's what it is.
So, yeah. Give you one of these. They're magical. If you want to sell them for money, you can sell them for money. Don't care.
You'll give us 1 each. Great.
I will give you 1 total.
Drive a hard bargain.
Yeah. Take it or leave it. That's the deal.
All right. Well, I guess we're on the case then.
Excellent. Come back when we've got some.
All right.
Oh,
And
no.
then he starts off.
All right.
Either we will or we won't.
I'm gonna ask the halfling lady who.
Yes.
What do you know about Jancho?
Oh, well, Jancho, he is such a nice guy. Always has a friendly word when he comes in. Yeah, has a bit of a sweet tooth, so frequents the bakery. Yeah, he's got his nose to the. He's one of the good ones.
Has he had anybody here ever tell you they don't like him? Like he may have an enemy, somebody looking to take his spot?
Honestly, most of the people who work around here are just trying to make ends meet and trying to point out, like, I guess more like policy stuff and it's more public welfare kind of stuff. Jancho's the only one who really goes in for the investigative stuff because it's a little bit more dangerous. So no one really begrudges him his beat.
What can you tell us about his keys going missing?
I've only heard vague rumors about it. There have been several. They seem to be coming from like the more lower class neighborhoods. There have been. That's all I've really heard. But I know that the city guard has been notified and they are looking into it. But I guess Jancho made it sound like he didn't think they were putting the resources necessary into it, so he was looking into it. And he said something about tattoos. I'm not entirely sure. Tattoos. He seemed to think that they were connected.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you again with Jancho in tow.
That would be lovely.
All right. I leave.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I want to go check out his place. 3 doors down on the left.
3 doors down on the left, Kryptonite.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see it, big glowing green rock. No. Jancho seems to live in it's the upstairs of a little noodle place. He rents the apartment upstairs.
Okay.
Do the noodles smell good?
They smell great.
Hey, Ferris. We haven't had lunch. We've been traveling all day.
We haven't had dinner.
We haven't had dinner. Here, a little loud.
Yeah, all right.
Get some noodles.
Gary also tries to emphasize the sound of your stomach growling with some growls of his own. You can tell the difference, though.
Okay. All right. Now let's go get something to eat then.
All right, yeah. You guys sit down. It is a wonderful noodle restaurant. They have a whole bunch of different varieties. It's ramen style.
Great.
Yeah.
I'll take 3, please.
That's up.
All 3 for you then.
Yeah. Big boy.
Wonderful. Yeah, and they go off, and you get 3 full big bowls of ramen noodles.
Did I get like a cup of water or something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna chug that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like try to like sneakily put some soup
All right.
and noodles in my cup, and then just like.
Give me a sleight of hand check to see how much of a mess you make.
Yes.
God.
Sleight of hand. Ooh. 9.
9. You spill a good portion on your lap, but no one's really looking.
Hot. Hot. And then I just
Lionel, there's got to be a better way for us to do this.
2 bowls.
As he laps up in his little.
Good noodles.
Yeah.
Not as good as mom's cooking.
No, it's different though.
Nothing's good as mom's cooking, shit.
Yeah, it's different.
All right. After dinner, let's go look at this guy's place.
All right.
All right. It's locked.
I'll be like, no. There are simpler ways to do these kinds of things. Cover for me, and I have thieves' tools proficiency, so I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
All right, you're pretty big, so you stand in front of Ferris and no one sees him.
Cool.
That is 17, 19, 24.
Yeah, you easily are able to click. A door swings open. The scent of warm tobacco kind of hits you guys as you enter a pretty nice apartment. There seems to be well-crafted wooden furniture, all of it gnome-sized. There are racks in the back. There's basically like a bunch of lines of different shelves with different books, and it looks like a zigzag staircase on kind of the coasters, so he can get up and select different books. Yeah, there's a pantry filled with food. A lot of it seems pretty fresh. I mean, nothing within the last 2 or 3 days, but it seems like he probably went food shopping around then.
Do we see? Can I look around for his journal?
Sure, make me an investigation check.
Okay, guidance.
Can no one else is here, right?
Nope, it's just you
I
guys.
broke the door behind us and lock it.
Yeah, because Gary's gonna do.
All right, Gary pounces out. And did you have any ideas for what you wanted the backpack to look like? Because if not, I'm just going to describe them.
Nah, you can just go just right.
All right, so yours has a false compartment on the bottom, so the backpack looks like it's deeper than it is, and that bottom compartment is where there's a little flap, so Gary can fly in and out of that.
Cool.
So
okay,
Gary
so
will.
That's him. That's me. Okay.
I'll give you guys advantage because I'm not an investigator.
Ooh.
Well, in this aspect anyway.
Okay, so I would have gotten a 15, and Gary. Does Gary also get advantage?
I guess Glenn can help Gary.
Glenn can help Gary.
He gets a 18.
18. All right. So, you guys find in the book, at a couple different locations, kind of scattered throughout the bookshelves, you find a couple of different journals of his. And then through perusing them, you can tell that he's been at this for a while, this whole investigative reporting thing. And those are old books that he has, old journals that he has filled up.
Okay.
And all of them that you found are completed. So it seems like whichever one he's currently on isn't here.
Okay.
I want to look around and see, we know there's food and it doesn't look like it's too fresh, but signs of when he might have been here last.
All right, cool. Yeah, give me just a I feel like that's more of a perception thing.
Is there a chamber pot anywhere?
There is
When was the
no
last time it was emptied?
no chamber pot.
Oh, that's actually pretty crappy. That's just a 12.
All right, yeah. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, based on the ripeness of food, couple days probably.
Alright, and Glint gets a 17.
With a 17, she'll be able to like get a good sniff on some of the food and tell you for sure that there's a cheese wheel that is 3 days old.
Gotcha. Okay, so hasn't been here in a
At
while.
least 3 days.
Does he have I'll look around and see if he's got like the red yarn connected board for the kids missing.
Sure.
Oh, there you
You know
go.
what I'm talking
Yeah.
Let's see.
idea.
Yeah, there is no board. It
Okay.
seems like looking through the old journals, it seems like that's
Keeps
kind
it
of
tight,
more his
yeah.
style. He'll have like little mini boards
Okay.
written out, but it's more of a thought bubble.
So it's in his book.
Yeah.
Probably where it is. Okay. All right.
Should we go check out the bakery?
Yeah, I mean that's the last place they saw him, so I guess we start there.
Nothing like a little dessert after dinner.
All right, you guys head over to the across the street bakery and meadery.
Ooh.
This you can tell that the
What
sign is
called?
I just
Oh, that was
across
it?
the street bakery and meadery. Yeah.
Oh shit.
You can tell by the vibrancy of the paint. This is a relatively new business.
Okay.
There is a large sign outside for their mead light. And as you approach, you can smell the savory butteriness of bread and sweet tartness of like pies. And as you enter, a bubbly, middle-aged woman perks right up and she goes, "Oh, new customers! Isn't it good to see you here, don't you know? Why don't you guys come in? What can I get for you? Ooh, you guys are new to town. I definitely would have remembered your faces."
Yeah. What's the best thing you got on your menu?
Oh, it would be these cherry fritters. You gotta get my cherry fritters. See what the secret is. If you add a little bit of clove or maybe something with a little more spice, it adds to the sweetness.
Ooh.
Wow. So can I get you one of those?
Yeah, that'd be great, man.
Alrighty. And she goes in the back and do you want that with cream or without the cream?
Oh, whipped cream.
Alright, and then big dollop of whipped cream on top and she hands it to you. It gets all over your face. It is excessive.
pretty good for
Could I get one for... Oh, I'm switching accents. Can I get one for you?
No, thanks, man. I'm just here for. I guess.
You here for the meat light?
No.
Don't you know it's the best thing we got in the menu here?
Well, maybe, but first, I had some questions for you.
Alright. What can I do for you?
We're looking for a Jancho.
Jancho came in here the other day, and let me tell you, he was asking me a whole bunch of weird questions about shifting tattoos and whatnot, and missing children, and he's an oddball, that Jancho.
Yeah, when was the last time you saw Jancho?
Oh, I don't know, about 3-4 days ago, somewhere in there.
3-4 days. Did he? So he comes here often.
He does, he's a pretty regular. I'm getting a little worried. His sweet tooth is gonna fall out. He doesn't come get some fritters.
Yeah, well, sadly enough, people are looking for him.
Ah.
I don't know where he's been apparently missing for seems like about 3 or 4 days.
Well, wouldn't you know? There's a lot of things going missing nowadays. We hear some of the kids are going missing from the slum areas, and you see the neighborhoods. They're just going downhill.
How long have you been living in the city?
Living in the city or owning the business here?
Living in the city.
Living in the city has been about 15 years I've been here, and I opened up this meadery recently, and it's hard, I'll tell you. They don't tell you open up your own business. It's a lot of work. You think
Oh,
it's
well, I'm
just
sure.
the money comes in, but it doesn't. You gotta sweat in day out and in day out.
So how
what
long
I've
have these
heard.
kids been going missing?
Oh, I don't know. It hasn't been terribly long now. This is a relatively new thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
3 or 4 days?
Rough estimate.
Rough estimate, the last, let's say, month or so.
Month or so. Got it. Alright. Okay. So you haven't seen Jancho. Did he tell you any place or anything about, in passing where he might have been going?
He said he was gonna give Artem a piece of his mind.
Who was that?
Artem Hammerbeard. He's the head of the city guard there, over at them stockades.
Okay. About what was he gonna give him his peace of mind? Did he
Oh,
say?
something about the tattoos or the children. Really, sometimes Jancho, he comes in here and he starts yap, and you can't get a word in edgewise, and you're just sitting here thinking, Jancho, I don't know what you're talking about here. And he's going on and on about the tattoos and what they're looking like and where they're going. And I'm like, Jancho, tattoos stay still. I don't know what you're talking about. And then, so you know people like that.
Yeah.
You do. You both do.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. So can I get you anything else? We actually make a great coffee if you want a cup of coffee with that fritter. Little bitter to take. Would you like another one?
Yeah, it's gone. Sure. I'll take another one.
Here you go. All right. So yes. Any other things that I can help you with here today?
No, I think that pretty much does it.
All right. That's lovely now.
Yeah.
Jancho. Oh wait, no, you already said he's going. So he asked you he was going to see the city guard guy. Give a piece of his mind.
Yeah.
Oh, something about moving tattoos.
Something. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can
All
talk
right.
to the guard guy. We're on the trail. We're moving.
Yeah. All right, thanks for your help, ma'am. And
Oh,
the cherry
no
fritter.
problem. Oh, those are gonna be 5 silver now for those 2 cherry fritters.
Yeah, all right. There you go. It's how many silver and a gold?
Well, you got 5 silver from the lady on the road.
I know, but I had 2.
10.
10 per gold.
10 per gold.
So I'll give her a silver piece. I'm not a gold piece.
Cool. Oh, thank you. And then she'll hand you 5 silver change.
Was it only 5 silver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 5 silver each.
So I was just saying you could just spend the silver pieces and then not have to dip into the gold.
Oh, so I'll just say I did that then.
Cool. That's why I picked that price.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry, I misinterpreted.
Cool. So you are, So that's what she says to you now, and you're short that 5 silver.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go to the stockade. Try to find this Artrim Hammerbeard.
Yeah. City guard head guy.
Is it nighttime? Didn't we spend all day getting here?
Yeah, it's getting there.
Or do you want to wait till the morning?
We're on a roll. We already solved one.
That's true, we already solved one mystery today.
I mean, at this point, why
Oh,
not?
the Strongheart boys.
That's a great name for you now. I'm not that person. Yes, Lionel. I think that is a great name for all.
Or rather, the Strongheart gang.
Oh, I don't like that, Shug. That's
Strongheart menagerie.
All right. Why don't we keep working on it?
Yes, fair.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the stockade.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go find Hammerface.
All right. So you guys.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, that guy.
You guys approach a large and foreboding gray building. Gray stone, wrought iron. Out front, there are several stockades. There are a couple people out there, thin, getting tomatoes thrown at them. It smells like absolute shit, like human sweat and shit. And you see 2 large wooden doors. One of them has a guard, and yeah.
Alright. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi, we're looking for an Outram Hammerbeard.
Inside.
Where inside? It's a big place. I look like I might get lost. Is it like right inside?
Yeah, you'll see him when you go inside.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Go inside. Who's the first person I see?
The first person you see along the sides of this kind of hallway are like various holding cells. So the first person you see is some looks like a drunk vagrant who is sleeping. And then past, you see a large wooden table and a gruff-looking man looking at several important documents on it.
That's our guy. Are you?
Oi, excuse me.
Yeah.
You are Trim Hammerbeard.
Yeah.
You know a guy named Jancho?
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen him?
A couple days ago.
No.
Are you guys are you just want to yell down the hall? And you want to come in?
Oh
and have a
yeah,
conversation?
that's a good idea.
Yeah. Thanks.
Go
Your name?
too. Oh, I'm Lionel.
Lionel.
Yeah, Lionel.
All right, and you?
Ferris.
Ferris. Lionel. Ferris. Nice to meet you. Artrim Hammerbeard. What can I do for you?
We're trying to find Jancho.
Apparently he's been missing for a couple days and people are worried about him.
All right. You're here to file a missing persons report?
Oh, it's on a job board, so.
Oh. Yeah.
We were told that last he was seen was at the bakery, and the bakery lady said that he was coming here to see you. So, did he ever make it to you around 3 or 4 days ago?
Yeah, he was asking me to look into the missing children in the slums.
Alright, and was that it? Was it a positive interaction?
No, he seemed really upset that we hadn't figured it out yet.
Did he, again, mention where he was going to go off to?
I didn't talk to him personally. He talked to a couple of the guards at the door.
Alright.
They're out on patrol. If you wanted to come back in a day or two, I could ask them what they said specifically.
Do you know where he was doing most of his investigation?
Let me check some paperwork. Let me get back to you. He goes into a back office. Starts some paper stuff around. While you guys are there, why don't you guys give me a quick perception check?
16.
Okay.
21.
Cool. You guys both notice a report of missing soldiers, and another report requesting nuisance termination, which you guys will know is like local parlance for monster removal.
Okay.
So you guys see those really quick on his desk before he comes
What was
back.
the first one?
Excuse me. Missing soldiers. He comes back and he's like, all right, according to the report my man made, he intimated that he thought that there might be some evidence in old Mirabar that he said he was going to go look into, but that is all I have. I don't have anything more specific.
Right. You know if he had any,
I don't know him personally.
You don't know him personally?
No. He
He's
came
not
in
like
here
a
and he
figure
yelled
about
at us.
town or anything? Didn't know if he would come across your path often as an investigative reporter.
On occasion, but again, I didn't know him personally. It was all professional.
Gotcha.
Right. Alright. Well, thanks for helping us. We'll get out of here.
If you guys are looking for work in general, a few men went missing.
Sure.
A couple days outside of town, at a place called Griffin's Peak. We're offering 50 gold for any information about what happened to those men.
Okay.
Cool. And what was the second thing?
He didn't offer that to us.
No,
I know,
it
but from what we glanced
it was
at.
monster removal.
Monster removal, got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just don't.
Yeah, alright, we can definitely take a look into that when this Jancho thing either dies or we hit a dead end or whatever. But yeah, we'll take a look.
All right.
See what we can come up with.
You guys definitely from out of town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a place to stay?
No, I didn't figure that out yet.
I recommend the Shady Spigot. It's recently reopened. It's under new management. Clean beds, fair prices.
Fair.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thanks
No
for the
problem.
lead. Alright. Well, have a great evening, sir.
You as well.
All right, we got Old Mirabar.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know where that is, so we'll figure it out.
Nope.
And then we got a place to stay.
Yeah. Is it like nighttime at this point?
The sun is starting to set.
Okay.
And as country boys in a relatively big city, you start to get a little nervous as more people start kind of filling out in the streets. Not like more than during the daytime, but more than you're used to seeing out and about at night.
Right,
As
well,
streetlights begin to turn on.
electricity.
There's a lot of people here.
It's fire. It's fire.
Oh.
It's just one guy doing prestidigitation over and over again.
So do you want to go get some rooms and then we'll hit this tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I won't be going to any sketchy parts of town
Yeah, probably
once
not
the
at
sun
night.
has gone down.
Yeah, people are already disappearing. It's probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Mum would be heartbroken if we disappeared.
I mean, I don't know.
What?
Yeah, sure. All right, let's go get.
Alright,
Let's
so
get
go
to
to
the
the
Shady
Shady
Spigot.
Spigot.
All right. So you guys approach the Shady Spigot. This is one of the taller 2-story buildings that you guys have seen. As you approach, there seems to be a jaunty atmosphere. You guys hear that they have a bard playing. And as you walk in, it seems like this building has good bones. It seems like sturdy. There's a nice upstairs. Once you get inside, you smell kind of that fresh varnish smell combined with like a spilled ale smell, and you see a very kind of happily frazzled looking young man. You guess in his, I guess mid 20s. Dirty blonde hair pulled back in a ponytail, but like a bunch of frizzy bits are kind of pulling out. He's behind the counter and trying to take orders, trying to mix drinks. And as he sees you, he yells out, welcome into the Shady Spigot. Where we have it made into the shade. My name is Frederick von Stein. Please have a seat and I'll be with you as soon as I can. And he he motions over to a table in the corner. And yeah, that is what you guys see.
I guess we go sit at the corner table.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me a D6 roll, Celine.
Ooh.
2. With a 2, as you guys are walking by one of the tables you are walking by, you see a young female half-elf, auburn hair, kind of chopped in a pixie style, with a map of Mirabar spread out on her table. And she's like, all right, there has to be connections. There has to be connections. It's here, but it's not here.
Excuse me, Mum.
Yes!
Sorry, could I just take a peek? Is that a map of the sea?
Yes, it is.
Could I just take a peek?
Yes, I would love this. And she's like, grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you over to where she is. And she was like, okay, so from here, what's the pattern? And you look at the map, and there seems to be like 4 little dots in different areas of the town. None in like the big, in the like industrial areas that you've been to, or the nicer areas like up on the hill that you haven't been to. Yeah, and they seem to be random.
Can I make like a check to see if I can find a pattern?
Sure. Make me an just a raw intelligence check.
18.
18. You do not see a pattern. It doesn't seem, I mean, like, other than the obvious pattern that it seems to all be like lower income families that are being targeted. That's, yeah.
Other than the fact that it's lower, looks like poorer areas of the city.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, it's all I got. It looks random.
All right, Team Sanebrain. What about you?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the pattern.
In what?
In the disappearance sites.
You got any tattoos?
Do I have any tattoos?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What kind of tattoos you got?
I have.
I'm thinking of getting one, and I'm trying to get different people's opinions.
Oh, I got my boyfriend's name on my ass.
What's your boyfriend's name?
Carlos.
Okay. It's not Jancho.
It's not Jancho.
That's
Do you know a Jancho?
No, never heard of him.
Oh, alright. So, why are you so hurried about investigating
Because
this?
I'm trying to prevent the rise of the devil.
What?
Oh.
The devil of Mirabar.
Do tell.
I'm sorry, what?
The devil of Mirabar.
No, I don't know what that is. We're new in
We're
town.
new in town.
Oh, you guys are new in town? And she gets so excited. She actually starts to like spit a little bit as she tells you, yes, everyone knows. Everyone who is raised around here knows that there is a creature, there is a monster, there is a devil, the devil of Mirabar. And for some reason, I think it is back and it is kidnapping children. It's either kidnapping them to eat or to gain full strength. I think those two might be connected. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to figure out based on where the devil was, where it's hiding, and I don't know.
Is it like a creature, or is it like an actual
What do the
devil?
stories say?
Yeah.
The stories conflict. Some say that he's small and green, and he has the legs of a hen and the head of a monkey, and he'll eat your heart while you swoon for his love. And others say that he's tall and purple, and he comes from outer space, and he lands and eats all of the people. So I don't really know.
What if he's a shape changer?
Fuck!
That way both accounts could be accurate.
I didn't even
Does he
think
imagine?
of that.
Is it a person? Is it a little devil? We don't know.
I mean,
is that the point of all the different stories?
I don't
Yes.
know many people that have chicken legs and monkey faces.
It's fair.
I mean, I don't know.
Listen,
We're from
listen,
the country.
listen.
What's your
Listen,
name?
Listen,
What's your
listen,
name, lady?
listen.
I'm
listen.
listening.
My name?
Yeah, your
My
name.
name is Farjara.
Oh boy.
Is it something I can call you for short?
Yeah, Farjara.
Can I call you Far?
Jara.
Far.
Your accent is flawless.
Cool. How do you spell that?
Farjra. Farjara.
Farjara.
Maryam.
Barehaham.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Listen. I can tell you where the most recent site was. It was here! And she points to a place on her map.
Okay.
And over that place on their map, there's a title of the neighborhood. And the neighborhood is Old Mirabar.
Oh. I think we got to go to Mirabar.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You want to help us? We're trying to find this
Yes!
Jancho. Oh.
Let's go! And she gets up and grabs you each by the hand and starts walking towards her.
I was
Come!
going to say maybe in the morning, if we've had a long day.
The abduction was this morning.
Oh.
The clues are fresh!
Can I have an insight to see if the light is crazy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need an
Okay,
insight
so
check.
here's the
Or
thing.
an
The insight check would tell you if she believes what she's saying, not if what she's saying is right.
Can I go up to the guy? Give me 1 second. I say to her.
Yes, I will
I'm
be
gonna
here.
go up to the bartender.
1.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go up to the bartender.
Okay. I'm going to talk back. Can I get you? No pressure.
Actually, I'll take a tank of ale if you got it.
Oh, we've got separate ales. We have the dark ale. We have the super dark ale.
Ooh, sure, that one.
All right, he gets you. He pours from the cask, and he hands you a super dark ale. It has the hints of the chocolate and the the chocolate and the coffee. It has embossed in there, and it gives you a pep as it brings you down.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Yeah,
You know that? Do you see that lady over there?
yeah.
Do you know her at all?
Nine.
All right. Yeah, that's all I got.
She says to me that her name is Farjara.
Yeah, right. I've been tripping over that all the time. Farjida.
when you've been to as many places as me, you get to use two different tongues, and you can speak them flawlessly. No one can even say that you have an accent. So I said to you, in this tongue I say hello, and in the other tongue I say farjara.
Farjara means hello.
9 is just example of my good accent.
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
Well, down the rest of it. Thank you very much. Toss them, however much it is.
A tankard of ale.
Copper piece.
Yeah, right? Like,
Yep.
Whatever.
2 silver. Oh, a gallon is 2 silver, so a mug is 4 copper.
Here you go.
Ah, guten Tag.
Alright. Well, we'll be back.
Cool.
Because we're staying here, right?
Oh, let's get rooms.
Oh, yeah. Well,
A room.
we need room.
We
need a room. We need room.
Let's really tap into that part.
You have room for 2?
Yeah.
Do you have any rooms with bunk beds?
9. We do not have the bunk beds for many of the patrons who come in here want to make the hanky-panky. And they don't want to be separated from by the bunks. Yeah.
No. Alright, well, I guess just a room with a couple beds then.
Ah. Yeah. Guten Tag.
Good Nacht.
That will be... Oh! You speak Elvish!
Just a little bit.
Is that good? Yeah, and he'll, charge you the requisite amount, which is, I believe, let's just say gold. And after you pay him the gold,
Is this just a single goal?
let's just say gold.
Yeah.
He'll hand you a key to a room.
Thank you.
Welcome in.
Dankeschön.
Bitteschön.
Then I'm gonna go over to you.
That was so many more seconds.
It was
Sorry.
a lot more.
Away!
Oh, and we're off.
I'm in.
Yeah, let's
I'm
go.
You know what? We're
Why
riding
not?
high on, we're clearly an investigative super team. That's all I'm saying.
Obviously.
So if anybody's gonna solve this, and why crush that high streak? We're
Right,
rolling.
exactly.
Let's go right now.
Solving so many crimes. Let's go.
All right. So Farjara will lead you to a. She'll lead you to a well in Old Mirabar. You get to Old Mirabar, and this is a little section outside of the main city walls. This all one-story buildings. This was all formerly dwarven settlements. It is a little bit more run down, but not squalid. It's just like the buildings are older. There are cracks showing, cracks in the pavement, stuff like this city doesn't get the infrastructure budget. And you will be led to a well. You see a couple people drawing water, a few women gossiping. As you guys approach, they kind of scatter off. And Farjara will say that, all right, so this is where they went missing. I think the most recent boy was here. Probably.
Are there
Let's look for
kids?
clues.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or if there's a person that doesn't immediately scatter off, being asking them if they know about the kid who went missing.
I mean, you can holler to try and get someone.
Yeah.
People started to kind of walk away as you guys were approaching.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to call out and try and stop someone, you can try.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
All right. Yeah, make just a persuasion roll.
Where's my thing? There it is. Natural one.
All right. They and they run off.
Well, I was just saying hi.
Some people are rude.
They'd probably. Yeah. Alright, so let's look around for clues then.
Alright, give me investigation or survival checks.
Oh, survival.
Investigation or survival, you say? 17 investigation.
17 investigation.
20, 24, 27 survival.
Alright, so
Nice.
with between the two of you guys,
Team nature.
you are able to All right, let us split this up. You said survival and you said investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. With your investigation check, you are able to differentiate different set, you're basically be able to tell the difference between the different sets of footprints around this well. You see a lot of ones that seem to be pretty even depth, just normal ass people getting normal ass water. You notice a couple that are that have like harsher angles and deeper, which would imply more pressure, which would imply running or a struggle or something like that. And you are able to see that these deeper footprints kind of lead off towards an alley. So whatever happened, there was some kind of struggle around here that moved over into that alley.
Okay.
With your survival check, you are able to tell that there were 4 sets of adult prints and 1 set of smaller, shallower prints.
Okay, I'll point that out to you and
I'll point out the trail leading off. And to the lady.
Alright.
This is excellent. I cannot believe that I stumbled upon 2 people so capable so quickly. This is my luckiest day.
You got a lot of big energy.
I do. I've had a lot of coffee.
Alright, well, let's go this alley.
All right. You guys head towards the alley. As you get closer, you can smell like just stagnant water, and like you can almost smell mosquitoes and a little bit of shit and a bunch of like people smell. There's a thin layer of grease over the cobblestones in this entire back alley. And give me some more. Give me some checks. Give me. Let's do that. Let's double up. Give me another perception check. Give me another survival check. So or either one.
I mean, it's either. They're both the same.
Cool.
Cool. That is
21.
26.
All right. With your 21, you are able to find clear evidence, like from the patterns in the grease that are kind of scraped away. You were able to find evidence that there was a fight. You see a couple of big smudges where someone may or may not have fallen. You see some chips and scratches where it looks like blades have made contact with stone. And with your survival check, it was above a 13, right?
26.
Okay, yeah, that's a little bit. You are able to follow the scratch marks to a specific bin in this alley, and you are able to see a half buried, like rusted dagger in there with blood splatter and a glint of metal.
Gotta dig this up.
We won't get. Oh wait, now we have this lady with us. Never mind. I say to him. I was gonna be like, oh, Gary can mage hand it up, so we don't have to touch it. But lady.
And I'll point out to the lady. I'll just be like, look it, there's a thing.
That is amazing.
Oh wait, can I mage hand it?
You can't cast cantrip.
Yeah, cantrips is a specific thing.
That was it. Okay. All right, then point it out to the lady.
What is that thing?
Yeah, what's in there?
That is fascinating. What is that?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
A dagger with some blood.
Whoa, gross.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll take out my quarterstaff and just kind of like
rummage.
Yeah.
All right. As you rummage, you are able to clearly kind of uncover something, and you see what looks to be a ring with a finger still in it.
Is it just a finger, or are we rummaging and finding like other body?
No, just a single finger in this, at the bottom of this bin, and there's a rusty dagger. So yeah, with a 26, you can say like the fight at some point someone got cut with someone got cut, they lost a finger. This dagger was either in that hand or was the one that did the cutting. This was the result of the combat.
Okay. Alright. Gross.
Those. Yeah.
Super gross. Are there any other signs of like tracks or anything leading away from the struggle?
No, it seems like, and you guys can intuit this by looking back at your own footprints, is that when you're just kind of like walking normally, it doesn't really disturb the grease that much. Like it seems that the intense running and the intense friction and all of that aggressive movement was what it took to make the marks.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna pick up the ring.
All right. You pick up the ring. It is obsidian, and there is a symbol etched in to the ring in red.
Okay. What does it look like?
It looks like an angry skull.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oi. Isn't that the...
Yeah, it's the same one.
Do you think we should take this to the stockade people?
No, we're on a roll. We took care of them.
Yeah,
We solved the fraud. We found a ring. We are clearly the best people for the job. Because those dumbasses at the stockade didn't figure it out. It took us 2 seconds. Come on.
Well, yeah, you're right. Fair enough. All right.
I'll be like,
yeah, to this lady.
look at this. Does this mean anything to you?
The red.
Sure. What does it
Do
mean?
you know what that means? What that symbol is?
Yes.
What is it?
That's unrelated to this.
But what is it?
That's for the red.
The red
What does
what?
that mean?
It's a group.
Okay.
It's a thieves group. We don't know what they're actually called. Whenever they leave notes to each other, the name of their group is always blacked out. Even in like what seems to be internal communication. This is all rumor and has nothing to do with what we're here for. We're looking for evidence of the devil. So if you found anything like that,
I mean,
I would love it.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
They're working for the devil.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I need to think about this.
Or maybe the devil is all of these people.
Maybe
Because he's a shapeshifter.
Yep.
Wow, guys, we are making so much progress. Okay, then I gotta rethink all of this. So yes, the red, something like because there's a red skull, and then they cross out their own name, redacted red. They just call them the red. No one knows what they're really called.
Okay.
And they're just a thieves group.
As far as we know,
Do they operate here in the city?
they do.
Do you know where?
No, but wherever
You
they
know
are, that's where the devil is.
You're on to it. You got it.
Guys, you were invaluable. And she will pull out a really nice locket. And is like, here's your payment. I got so much work to do. And then she just kind of starts to walk off, muttering to herself. Okay, so if the devil is a shapeshifter, that means he could be anyone. So that means he could be me. But I'm the only one who I know is not. And then continues.
She seems a little batty. Yeah?
Yeah, I mean a little bit, but we got this locket.
And evidence that those weird people
That's
that
all
were
it
in
was,
our
it was just a
backyard are
locket.
here. What, is there anything inside of it?
No.
We should put pictures of drawings of us in it and then send it home to Mum.
You would guess that it's worth about 15 gold.
Yeah.
Or we could just send it to Mum for money.
Yeah, no, either one could work.
Or we could break it in half and each have one like best friends.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Lot of options.
No options.
Well, all right.
It's
So
a good day.
there's all these footprints, and the one's clearly lighter. So I'm assuming that's Jancho.
I would maybe,
So
yeah.
he might have gotten. I mean, it could have been a kid.
Could have been a kid.
Jancho.
Could have been Jancho.
Right from a distance, maybe they thought it was a kid. It was
I mean,
Jancho.
Jancho is kind of kid size, right? He's the name.
Yeah. So if we, when we didn't see them getting. We saw the scuffle ended in the fight with the bloody dagger and the finger ring. Do we see? And we don't have any idea which direction they left after the fact.
No, it doesn't seem like. Actually, all right. So she has left. You guys are alone in the alley, and at this point, your dragons are getting a little stir crazy in your pouches.
Yeah.
So he will. Gary will pop out of your little door. Ted, did you have any ideas for what you want your thing to look like?
For it.
So your backpack has a cloak on it, built into it, and it has the outline of what looks like a heavy crossbow, but that is just wire mesh. That is the empty space where Glint can come in. So she's more up towards your shoulders, whereas Gary is more towards like your lower back. So Glint kind of pops out of her crossbow compartment, and I want you guys both to give me D20 checks.
So just rolling a D20?
You just give me a D20.
18.
18, nice. 6.
It was so close to a natural 20.
Fair. Glint will be able to Glint comes out and she starts looking around, looking at the different things, and then focuses on the grease a little bit more. And as she's like playing around with it, she's able to discern guys,
Yeah.
I know that I think there might be more to this than meets the eye. I think there might have been some kind of magic used here.
Can Gary use his identify to maybe learn the kind of magic that was used here?
It seems that the magic isn't active anymore, so it doesn't have a trace. But as I'm down here at like little dragon level, I can tell where your guys' footprints were, and I can't see where theirs are.
Where whose are?
Where the people who were in here. So I think they either might have teleported or use extra magic to cover their tracks, because I should be able to tell.
Are there any like trap doors or anything like hitting or sewer panels?
That's a great idea. Everyone give investigation checks for this.
Oh, natural 20. Plus 20.
All right, I'm going to stop the rest of you. With a natural 20, you are able to discern that there are none.
Okay.
This is just a regular ass old alley.
Alright, so then they use some other means to get out of here.
Yeah.
Magically.
I mean, we just found out this morning there's magic that can make you look like you're dead. I'm sure there's
That's
magic
true.
that can make you not have footprints.
Yeah.
Or magic that can make you appear somewhere else.
Yeah, we really don't know that much about it, do we?
No, we're very much not in the magic category.
Sounds like we have a lot of questions for the magic person once we
We should go talk. We should go to bed and meet the magic man in the morning and ask him our questions. I feel like he'll be able to give us some insights.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
I don't see anything else in here that we can go on right now.
Not at the moment. So, I mean, we could hang around and see if people get
Kidnapped?
Yeah.
I'm kind of sleepy. Been traveling all day.
All right, and with that, Lionel, Gary, Glint, and Ferris head back to their hotel room, and they get a good night's sleep, and that is where we will end for tonight.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
To find the devil next time.
The devil!
Maybe. Or whatever. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
So, alright, let's jump us over here. So, yeah. Thank you, Internet. We will see you guys next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for more Scared Bound.
Have a good night.
Good night.